Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. English Podcast. I'm really happy you're here with us today because we're doing something special, something big. We're spending a full hour together, just you, me, and Mikel, learning English in the easiest, calmest, most motivating way. So take a breath, relax your shoulders. You made it. You're here. And that already means you're improving.
Absolutely. And I hope you're ready, because today we're talking about something that every learner needs, especially on the days you feel slow or tired or unsure. Today is Motivation Day, but not the boring kind, not the you must study more kind. Nah. Today is soft motivation, warm motivation, the kind that makes you smile a little and go, yeah, I can do this.
Exactly. And if you're listening while walking or cleaning your room or drinking something nice, perfect. You're learning naturally. You're learning like real humans learn. And that's the whole point. Today, we're going to help you enjoy your English, not fight with it.
And you know what? Let's start with something simple. Why do people struggle to stay motivated with English? Usually because they think it's supposed to be fast and easy, like downloading an app. But real English, the English you speak with confidence, grows slowly like a plant.
Yes. And plants don't shout, "Hey, look, I grew today." They grow quietly, gently, just like you. Every day you understand a little more. Every day you say one more word. Every day your brain gets stronger. Even on the days you don't feel it, you're still growing.
Do you remember when we got that message from a listener who said, "I think I'm bad at English because I forget everything"? I really wanted to give them a hug.
Me too. I read that message and thought, sweetie, forgetting is normal. Forgetting means you are learning. The brain needs repetition, not talent. And that's why our podcast exists, so you have a warm place to repeat English in a way that feels like hanging out with friends.
Exactly. And the best thing, you don't have to do anything hard today. Just listen, enjoy, repeat when you feel like it. Let the sentences enter your mind like soft background music. You don't need to push yourself.
You know what helps? Small wins, tiny steps. Saying one good sentence, learning one new phrase, showing up today, listening for 5 minutes. These tiny things build your confidence faster than long, stressful study sessions.
Yes, because tiny wins feel good. And when something feels good, your brain says, let's do it again. That's how you build habits, not with pressure, with small, happy moments.
So today, we're going to take you on a little journey. A journey through mindset, motivation, simple English everyday expressions, and some stories from our own lives. And we'll keep everything slow, warm, friendly, and real. This is your hour, your time, your practice.
And you know what? Let's imagine something for a second. Imagine the future version of you, months from now, speaking English easily. Not perfect, just natural, comfortable, flowing. Imagine someone asking you a question and the answer comes out without fear.
That version of you is not far away. They're already inside you. You're just training your brain to open the door a little more each day. And I'm proud of you for listening right now. It means you care about your growth.
And by the way, today we're also practicing something called shadowing, but in a fun way. Not the repeat after me like a robot kind. We'll speak naturally, clearly, slowly, and when you feel ready, you can echo us softly. Not perfectly, just naturally.
Shadowing with a smile. That's our style.
Shadowing with a smile? That actually sounds like a good book title.
Okay, now let's talk about motivation in real life. Motivation isn't something magical that falls from the sky. You don't wake up in the morning, stretch your arms, and say, yes, motivation is here. I feel powerful. No. Real motivation is built from simple habits.
When you choose to listen to English instead of scrolling your phone, that's motivation. When you speak one sentence, even if you feel shy, that's motivation. When you repeat a phrase during your coffee break, that's motivation. When you make mistakes and keep going, that is motivation.
In fact, mistakes are your best teachers. Every time you make one, your brain learns something new. So don't avoid mistakes. Collect them. Be proud of them. They mean you're doing the work.
I love that you said collect them, Anna, like Pokemon.
Yes, catch them all. Every mistake is a new achievement. And by the end of this 1 hour with us, I want you to feel lighter, calmer, and more confident. Because English is not a test. English is a tool to connect you with the world.
And you're doing incredible so far. Listening to this podcast is a big step, bigger than most people ever take. So give yourself credit. You showed up, you started.
And we're not stopping here. Oh no. Part 2 is coming, and it's filled with mindset tools, simple English practice, shadowing moments, and a little surprise story. So don't go anywhere.
Take a breath, relax your shoulders, smile a little, because part 2 is waiting for you.
All right, welcome back, my friend. I'm really happy you're still here with us. It tells me something important about you. You're serious about your English, even if you don't always feel confident. And that's okay. Confidence comes from showing up, not from being perfect. And look at you. You showed up again.
Exactly. And if you're listening while walking, cooking, commuting, sitting on your bed, perfect. You're learning English in the most natural way. No pressure, just real conversation, real practice, real humans.
Today, we're diving into something powerful, something that changes your fluency faster than textbooks, faster than grammar drills, and faster than memorizing lists. We're talking about action over thinking, because so many learners spend all day thinking about English, but not actually using it.
Yep, we get messages like, I know vocabulary, but I can't speak. Or, I understand everything, but my mouth freezes. Or, I think too much before I talk.
And the truth is, your mouth learns by moving, not by thinking. Speaking is a muscle, a physical action. And today, we're going to practice that action slowly, gently, naturally.
Let me ask you something. When you learned to ride a bike, did you read a book about bicycles for 6 months? No. You sat on the bike and almost crashed. But then your brain learned, your body learned, your balance improved.
And English is the same. You learn by doing, by speaking out loud, by repeating, by shadowing, by having conversations like this one. And when you do that every day, even for 5 minutes, you grow faster than you imagine.
Let me tell you a little secret most teachers don't say. Your brain already knows more English than your mouth can produce. So your job is not to learn more. Your job is to unlock what's already inside.
I love that. And the best way to unlock it is to speak. Even if your voice is soft, even if your grammar is not perfect, even if your sentence is simple. Simple English is real English, and real English is beautiful.
Exactly. Most native speakers don't speak complex English anyway. They say things like, I went there. It was good. Yeah, I liked it. No one is walking around saying, I found the experience remarkably captivating. No way.
Unless they're trying to impress someone on a date, but normally, people speak simply.
So let's practice speaking simply, clearly, naturally. I'll say a sentence, Anna will say it slower, and you can repeat it softly wherever you are.
Ready? Let's go.
I am learning English.
I am learning English.
You repeat, I am trying my best today.
I am trying my best today.
You repeat, I don't need to be perfect.
I don't need to be perfect.
You repeat, I am improving slowly.
I am improving slowly.
You repeat, I am proud of myself.
I am proud of myself.
You repeat.
Good. Very good. And if that felt relaxing, that's how shadowing should feel. Not stressful, not rushed. Calm, slow, like practicing music. Your brain starts to feel the rhythm.
Now let's talk about something important, your English environment. Because you can't grow confidence if English only exists 10 minutes a week in your life.
Exactly. You need little English moments everywhere, like your phone in English, or your music playlist, or your YouTube recommendations. You don't need to study 24/7. You just need to touch English every day.
Here's a simple challenge, and trust me, it works. Talk to yourself in English for 30 seconds a day. Just 30 seconds.
You can say, I'm cooking pasta. I'm walking to the bus stop. I'm tired, but I'm okay. I'm learning English slowly. Anything. Real life, simple life, your life.
Because your mouth needs to hear your voice speaking English. Not once a week, every day. Even for a little moment. That's how fluency grows.
Let's try a mini self-talk practice. I'll say a sentence about daily life. You repeat after me softly, like someone talking to themselves in the kitchen. I am making breakfast.
You repeat.
I am cleaning my room.
You repeat.
I am getting ready for the day.
You repeat.
I am learning English right now.
You repeat.
I am doing something good for my future.
You repeat. See? Easy. Natural. No pressure. And the more you do this, the faster your brain stops translating and starts thinking in English.
Because thinking in English doesn't happen suddenly. It builds one sentence at a time, one tiny habit at a time, one moment of courage at a time.
You're doing amazing already. And part 3? Oh, part 3 is where things get deeper. We're going to talk about the motivation engine inside you and why some people speak fluently and others don't.
So don't go anywhere. Take a breath, smile, and meet us in part 3. Welcome back, my friend. I'm really glad you're still with us. The fact that you pressed play again, it shows something powerful. It shows commitment. It shows that you're serious about becoming the English speaker you dream of being. And trust me, that dream is closer than you think.
Absolutely. People always think fluency is this big mountain you climb in one huge, dramatic moment. No. Fluency is built in quiet moments exactly like this one. Listening, repeating, thinking, smiling, trying, failing a little, then trying again. That's real growth.
And today, in this part, we're going deeper. We're talking about something I call the motivation engine. The thing inside you that keeps you learning even when you're tired, busy, stressed, or not in the mood. Because motivation is not always loud. It's not always, yes, let's go. Sometimes it's soft, quiet, gentle, like a small push from inside.
The funny thing is, most people think motivation starts with energy, but actually, motivation starts with clarity. When you're clear about why you're learning English, everything becomes easier.
Exactly. And your why doesn't have to be big. It can be simple, like, I want to understand movies better. I want to travel without fear. I want a better job. I want to communicate with people around the world. Or even, I want to feel proud of myself.
And if your why is small, that's okay. Small reasons can change your whole life. Because small reasons create daily habits, and habits build fluency.
Let me tell you a story. One of our listeners sent a message saying she listens to this podcast every night for 5 minutes before bed. just 5 minutes. And she said she didn't think it was enough. She felt guilty because she wasn't studying for hours.
But after 3 months, she wrote to us again, and she said, I understand English better now. My speaking feels easier. I don't panic when people talk to me. And I said, see, 5 minutes a day changed everything.
Because consistency beats intensity. 5 minutes every day beats 2 hours once a week. A tiny step beats 0 steps. A simple sentence beats silence.
Let's practice something important together. This is a mindset shift, a belief upgrade. Anna will say the sentence slowly. You repeat it softly.
I am allowed to learn slowly.
You repeat.
I don't need to be perfect to speak.
You repeat.
My small steps matter.
You repeat.
I am getting better every day.
You repeat.
I can do this.
You repeat. Good, really good. These sentences may sound simple, but they are powerful because the way you speak to yourself decides how far you go.
Let's talk about something else learners struggle with: comparing themselves to other people. Oh, my friends, comparison is the thief of joy, and it's the thief of progress too.
Yes, you might see someone online speaking perfect English and think, why can't I speak like that? But you don't know their story. Maybe they studied for years. Maybe they live in an English-speaking country. Maybe they are naturally confident. Or maybe they have been practicing every day for a long time.
And you don't need to be like them. You only need to be better than your past self. That's the only comparison that matters.
Imagine if you compared yourself only to the you from yesterday. You would feel proud. You would feel motivated. You would see progress.
Let's do a small reflection together. Think back. 1 year ago, could you understand this podcast? 6 months ago, could you follow this much English? If your answer is no or not really, then congratulations. You grew. You improved. Your brain is stronger.
And that's not luck. That's not talent. That's you showing up, you listening, you trying, you repeating, you practicing, even when it was hard.
Now, let's do a little shadowing practice, this time in short sentences. Repeat softly, calmly, without pressure. I am learning every day.
You repeat.
My English is getting better.
You repeat.
I speak with more confidence.
You repeat.
I trust my progress.
You repeat. Nice, very nice. That's how you build confidence, one small whisper at a time.
Now, let's talk about something funny. You know how many learners say, I want to think in English, but my brain refuses? Listen, your brain isn't refusing. Your brain is just doing what brains do, using the language you use the most. And if your life is in your native language, of course you think in your native language.
Yes, thinking in English is not magic. It's a habit. And you build it by using English in little moments. For example, talking to yourself while cooking, describing your day aloud, naming things in English, repeating sentences from podcasts like this, changing your phone language.
If you touch English every day, your brain will slowly begin to warm up to it. And one day, without warning, you will think a sentence in English and go, oh, that felt natural.
And that moment is gold, and it's coming for you, I promise.
All right, you're doing amazing, and we're getting deeper and deeper into this journey. Part 4 is where things begin to change in your mindset. It's powerful, emotional, and super helpful for real-life speaking.
Take a breath, drink some water, give yourself a small smile. You're learning, you're growing,
You're doing something wonderful for yourself.
See you in part 4, my friend. Just say 4 when you're ready. Welcome back, my friend. I'm really proud of you for continuing. Honestly, most people say they want to improve their English, but they never stay long enough to see real change. But you're here. You're listening. You're growing. And this part 4, is where we go deeper into real-life confidence, the fears that block your speaking, and how to break them gently, step by step.
And trust me, this is where learners usually have their aha moment. That moment where something clicks inside your brain and you think, oh, that's why I freeze when I speak. That's why words disappear. That's why I panic. And the good news, once you understand what's happening inside you, everything gets easier.
Let's start with something simple. A lot of learners think their biggest problem is grammar, or vocabulary, or pronunciation. But no, the real problem is fear. Fear of mistakes, fear of judgment, fear of sounding strange, fear of speaking slowly, fear of being misunderstood.
Oh, yes, that fear is huge. When someone asks you a question in English, sometimes your brain goes, danger, danger, someone is listening. And suddenly all your vocabulary runs away like scared children.
Exactly. And then learners say, I forgot everything. But you didn't forget. Your brain just froze because speaking in another language feels risky.
But here's something important. Your brain is not trying to hurt you. Your brain is trying to protect you. It thinks mistakes are dangerous. It thinks embarrassment is dangerous. It thinks speaking slowly is dangerous.
But we have to teach the brain that English is safe, that speaking is safe, that making mistakes is safe, that learning is safe. And how do we teach the brain that? Through gentle exposure, small moments of speaking, little daily practice, laughing at your mistakes, repeating easy sentences.
Exactly. Imagine a shy cat. If you run toward it screaming, "Let me love you," it will run away. But if you sit quietly, offer some food, and move slowly, the cat comes to you. Your confidence works the same way.
Let's practice this right now. I'll say a sentence. I want you to repeat it softly, like you're talking to a friend you trust. I am safe when I speak. You repeat. I don't need to hurry. You repeat. My mistakes help me grow. You repeat. I can speak slowly and clearly. You repeat.
Good. Really good. These sentences teach your brain that English is not a threat. It's just communication. It's connection. It's a bridge between you and the world.
Let's talk about something else. Many learners feel embarrassed by their accent, but your accent is not a problem. Your accent is your story, your culture, your home, your identity.
And guess what? Native speakers don't care about your accent. They care about your energy, your kindness, your clarity, your message. Nobody ever said, wow, that person is so kind and interesting, but their accent, unforgivable. Never, not once.
Exactly. Your accent shows you're brave enough to speak in a language that wasn't given to you at birth. That's courage. That's beautiful.
Let's practice some confidence lines. Repeat softly.
I can speak clearly. You repeat. I don't need to sound perfect. You repeat. I only need to speak clearly. You repeat.
See? Feels good, right? Confidence doesn't fall from the sky. You build it with your words, with your small steps, with your attitude.
Now let's talk about speed. Many learners think speaking fast means speaking well. Nope, speaking fast only means speaking fast. Confidence is not about speed, it's about clarity.
Yeah. I know native speakers who talk so fast, even I think, bruh, calm down. But the most confident people speak slowly, clearly, with intention. And you can do the same.
Let's do a little exercise together. I'll say a simple sentence. Fast first, then slowly. Repeat the slow version. I went to the store yesterday to buy some bread. I went to the store yesterday to buy some bread. You repeat.
Good. When you speak slowly, your brain and mouth have time to cooperate. No rushing, no panic.
Another big fear learners have is, what if I don't understand the other person? Let me tell you something. Even native speakers say, "What?" every day.
Yes. Yesterday, someone spoke to me in fast Scottish English, and my brain literally said, "Good luck, brother." And I'm a native speaker.
So it's okay to say, "Sorry, can you repeat that?" Or, "Could you speak a little slower?" Native speakers don't mind at all.
Let's repeat these. You repeat after Anna.
"Can you say that again, please?" You repeat. "Could you speak a little slower?" You repeat. "I didn't understand. Can you repeat it?" You repeat. Beautiful. Keep these sentences in your pocket. They're like tiny confidence tools you can use anytime.
Now, before we move to part 5, I want you to take a moment and appreciate yourself. You've listened to so much English. You stayed with us, you practiced, you repeated, you learned something today.
And that matters. What you're doing right now, this is what builds fluency. Not perfection, not pressure, just showing up gently, consistently.
Part 5 is going to be amazing. We're getting into daily habits, high energy motivation, and how to become the version of yourself that speaks English naturally.
Take a breath. Smile a little. And when you're ready, just say 5. Welcome back, my friend. I'm really proud you're still here with us. Seriously, this is the moment where most learners stop, get distracted, or give up. But you're different. You're choosing to keep going, and that choice is shaping your future English, your confidence, your voice. So take a second, breathe in, and feel proud of yourself.
Exactly. You might not realize it, but you are building one of the most powerful habits in language learning. Showing up, even when it gets long, even when it gets deep, even when it takes time. And part 5 is all about something that can completely change your English journey, your daily routine. Yes, I know, not the sexiest word, but routines are magic.
They are. People always think success comes from huge, dramatic moments. Today, I will study English for 5 hours. No sugar, no social media, no life.
Mikel laughs.
But that's not how real progress works. Real progress comes from the small, simple things you repeat every day, the things that fit naturally into your life.
Let's make something clear. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need a consistent one. Even 10 minutes a day is better than 2 hours on Sundays. Consistency beats intensity every time.
Let's talk about what a simple, realistic English routine could look like. Not stressful, not complicated. Something you can do even when you're tired or busy.
For example,
in the morning, listen to 5 minutes of English while you brush your teeth. Easy, 0 extra time. During lunch, repeat 3 simple sentences. Not perfect, just natural. In the afternoon, read a short message in English or watch a 20-second clip. In the evening, shadow 2 or 3 lines from this podcast. Before bed, talk to yourself for 30 seconds. What did I do today? How did I feel? What will I do tomorrow? That's it. Nothing crazy. But if you repeat these tiny actions every day, you will transform your English.
Let's do something fun. I'll say a sentence about building new habits. Anna will say it slowly. You repeat it softly. I can learn English in small moments.
I can learn English in small moments.
Every day, I am getting better.
Every day, I am getting better.
My daily practice creates my fluency.
My daily practice creates my fluency.
I don't need long study sessions.
I don't need long study sessions.
I just need to show up.
I just need to show up. Yes, exactly. Shadowing these short beliefs helps your brain trust the process. Because trust is important. You need to trust that every small action matters. You need to trust that English is a long game, a journey that happens one tiny step at a time.
And speaking of trust, let's also talk about energy. Because to stay motivated, you need to protect your energy. If you constantly judge yourself, criticize yourself, say, I'm bad at English, your energy goes down. Your motivation goes down. Your confidence goes down.
So instead of saying things like, I can't speak, try, I'm learning to speak. Instead of, my English is terrible, try, my English is improving. Instead of, I always make mistakes, try, mistakes help me grow.
Now let's practice some energy upgrade phrases. Repeat after Anna, slowly.
I am learning at my own pace.
I don't need to be perfect to communicate.
I don't need to be perfect to communicate.
I am doing better than I think.
I am doing better than I think.
I trust my progress.
I trust my progress.
I am becoming a confident speaker.
I am becoming a confident speaker. Good, really good. You're rewiring your brain. And the more you repeat this kind of English, the stronger your confidence becomes. Now let's talk about something every learner faces. Days when you don't want to study. Days when you feel lazy. Days when life gets busy.
And that's normal. You are a human, not a robot. On those days, don't push yourself to study hard. Instead, do one small thing. Listen to 1 minute, repeat one sentence, change your phone language, talk to yourself for 20 seconds. That's how you stay consistent even on low energy days. Small actions are your safety net.
And here's something else. English becomes easier when you connect it to things you actually enjoy. If you love cooking, follow a cooking channel in English. If you love gaming, listen to English gaming videos. If you love romance stories, read simple English stories. If you love podcasts, well, hello, you're already doing it.
Mikel laughs.
Exactly. English doesn't have to be a chore. Make it fun. Make it soft. Make it yours.
Before we move to part 6, let's end this part with one powerful truth. You are not learning English. You are becoming an English speaker. Slowly, gently, naturally. Every minute you listen, Every sentence you repeat, every moment you try, builds the future version of you.
And part 6 is where everything comes together. The high motivation, the clear mindset, the confidence, the shadowing, all in one uplifting ending. Take a breath, smile, and when you're ready, just say 6. Welcome to part 6, my friend. You made it. If you're still listening right now, it means something beautiful. You are serious about becoming a confident English speaker. You're not here for shortcuts. You're here for transformation. And that deserves respect.
Absolutely. And I want to say something directly to you. Yes, you. Most people start learning English with excitement, but they don't finish. They don't stay consistent. They stop when it gets tiring or boring or when progress feels slow. But you kept showing up. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4, Part 5, and now Part 6. You showed commitment, and commitment beats talent every single time.
Now, in this final part, we're going deeper into something powerful: how to speak English with freedom, without fear, without hesitation, without overthinking. Because fluency isn't just grammar or vocabulary. It's a feeling of trust, confidence, and flow.
Let's start with something simple, but life-changing. You don't learn confidence. You build it.
Exactly. Confidence comes from action, from trying, from speaking even when you're not sure, from choosing progress over perfection.
Let's practice a few freedom phrases, sentences that train your mind to let go and talk naturally. I'll say them first, Anna will say them slowly, and you repeat softly after her. I speak without fear.
I speak without fear. You repeat.
My English doesn't need to be perfect.
My English doesn't need to be perfect. You repeat.
I can communicate clearly.
I can communicate clearly. You repeat.
I trust my voice.
I trust my voice. You repeat.
Beautiful. Really beautiful.
Now let's talk about something students never say out loud, but secretly feel. I'm afraid people will judge my English.
Ah, yes. The classic fear. The fear that stops so many learners from speaking.
But here's the truth. People don't judge your mistakes. They judge your silence. When you speak, even imperfectly, people respect you because it takes courage to communicate in another language. Remember this. Your accent is not a weakness. It's your international identity.
Let's also talk about something that controls fluency more than grammar: relaxation. If your body is tense, your English is tense. If your mind is relaxed, your English flows.
So, before you speak, try something simple. Drop your shoulders, smile a little, take one slow breath, and then talk. Just that small shift makes your pronunciation clearer and your sentences smoother.
Now, let's imagine something together. Close your eyes, unless you're driving, and picture yourself speaking English 1 year from now. You're confident, you're calm, you're smiling. People understand you, and you understand them. You're not translating in your head. You're just talking, naturally, comfortably, proudly.
And that future version of you, you're building them right now. Every minute of listening, every sentence you shadowed, every part of this podcast you completed, it's all evidence that you are changing, growing, improving.
Let's finish with a few final shadowing lines, your final power lines of this podcast. Repeat softly after Anna.
I am becoming fluent. You repeat. I am committed to my journey. You repeat. My English future is bright. You repeat. I trust myself. You repeat. I can do this. You repeat. Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Before we say goodbye, I want you to really hear this.
You didn't just listen to a podcast today. You invested in your future. You invested in your voice. You invested in a more confident version of yourself. And that is something many people never do.
You listened through every part. And honestly, that shows discipline. Most people quit halfway, but not you. You stayed, you learned, you practiced, you shadowed, you repeated. And that makes you part of a very special group. People who don't just dream about speaking English, they work for it.
And listen, we want to continue this journey with you. This podcast is not just content. It's a community, a space where learning English is simple, helpful, relaxing, and real, where you learn naturally through stories, conversations, and everyday expressions, where you get motivation, confidence, and structure.
If you felt even a little improvement today, if you enjoyed the shadowing, if you smiled at the jokes, if you felt more confident, then we want you with us for the next episode.
So, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Not later, not when I remember, now. Because when you subscribe, you make a promise to yourself. I want to keep learning. I want to keep growing. I want to become fluent.
Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next lesson. Turn on the notification bell so YouTube shows you our new episodes. And if you want to support this podcast, drop a like. It really helps our content reach more learners around the world.
And remember, your English journey is not about being perfect. It's about being brave. It's about taking one small step every day. It's about speaking even when your voice shakes. It's about trusting that your future English will be stronger, clearer, and more confident than your English today.
We believe in you. We've seen thousands of learners transform, and you are on that same path. Keep going. Keep showing up. Keep listening. Keep speaking.
And from both of us, truly, thank you for spending your time with us today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for learning. Thank you for choosing English, choosing growth, choosing yourself.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Take care, stay motivated, and remember, you can do this.